All set, we're ready to go, so let's get the car out onto the track. Pitting this lap then, come into the pits at the end of this lap. Sargent behind. And Verstappen's behind. Okay, we've only got one lap of fuel remaining.
ready for tomorrow's race, but before we begin, let's have a quick look at those who'll be fronting the grid. Surfer Girl, Sainz and Charles Leclerc. Well, that wraps up qualifying, but don't worry, we'll be back tomorrow as we head into the Grand Prix. So it's all about speed in today's sprint. Not very many laps and no chance to get ahead on strategy. Who here today has the raw skill to take them to the top? Off the back of a fantastic qualifying session, it's time to see how our starting grid looks for today's sprint. Surfer Girl lines up on pole position, and the smooth operator Carlos Sainz completes the front row. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Leclerc, Théo Pourchaire, Gasly, Russell, Norris, Tsunoda, Albon, Oscar Piastri, Verstappen, Liam Lawson, Helga, Joe, Drugovic, De Vries, Doohan, Ocon, Stroll, Calderon, Sargent, and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot on the grid. Which of these drivers will get pole position today? We'll soon find out. Anthony Davidson also joins me in the commentary box today. The last few races have been a bit rough for them, unable to get a clean run. That's got to have some effect on their confidence, surely.
Certainly confidence is an important factor. And every time you're involved in an incident, it's not just the car you damage, but that confidence as well. But all the top racing drivers are able to tune that out when the race gets underway and focus on the job at hand.
Here we go then, the formation lap is underway ahead of today's sprint. We're almost ready to start the sprint as the cars take their positions on the grid, with the drivers and teams making their final preparations.
The energy stores depleting, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop. Leclerc is behind you. overtake and burn off some of this energy. Leclerc behind. Our gap behind is 0.8 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are just 1 lap old, and the time last lap was a 1:32.0. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 5.9 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. They're in 11th. Your last lap time was a 1:35.8. Job. That was the fastest lap of the race so far. Shares ahead of you. Okay, gap ahead is 1.0 seconds. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are 3 laps old. Time last lap was a 1:27.5. Okay mate, this is not good. You're losing 3 seconds a lap. Gap to your teammate behind is 3.2 seconds. manoeuvre. You made it look so easy. If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do. As things stand, we'll be second in the championship. Our gap to the car in front is 1.5 seconds. It's Verstappen ahead. Okay, gap to the car ahead is 1.8 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. And the time last lap was a 1 minute 27.7. Okay, they're building a lead of 0.6 a lap. Come on. lap of the race, final lap. That's Yuki behind you. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 9 laps old. Your last lap time was a 1:28.5. As things stand, we'll be second in the championship. Okay, pick up rubber and bring it home.
So then, it's time to see how this result affects the Drivers' Championship. But it wasn't the best weekend for our championship leader, and their advantage at the top has been reduced. Well, that wraps up the sprint. All that remains is the main event. We'll be live and uninterrupted for the Grand Prix tomorrow, so make sure you join us then. Welcome back to Qatar at the Losail International Circuit. There's a long history of two-wheeled motorsport action here, but in 2021, Lewis Hamilton won out as part of an epic battle that year with Max Verstappen. But who will win out tonight? We're back here in Losail for a track that's 3.34 miles long. There are 16 turns around its unique three-pronged shape and just a single DRS zone out of turn 16. It's fast and it's flowing, and there's a good overtaking opportunity with DRS down the long straight and into turn 1. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. An immense lap from Carlos Sainz yesterday puts him in pole position, just edging out Alex Albon, who'll start from P2. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Théo Pourchaire, Oscar Piastri, Gasly, Surfer Girl, Verstappen, Tsunoda, Halga, Drugovic, Leclerc, Liam Lawson, Joe, Doohan, Stroll, Sargent, Ocon, De Vries, Calderon, Russell, Magnussen, and Lando Norris starts from the back of the grid. That's it then, it's time to go racing as we head down trackside for today's race. With the Grand Prix nearly upon us, Anthony Davidson is by my side once again to offer his perspective. Now, can I get your take on Max Verstappen? That was a great podium in the last race. Can they keep that momentum going this weekend?
There are never any guarantees in this business, but certainly the performance last time out would have boosted their confidence coming into this one.
Here we go then, the formation lap gets underway and the excitement here is building as we near ever closer to the start of the race. Which team will come out on top? Who's got their strategies right for today's race? Well, we'll soon find out. So as all the cars reform the grid, the drivers strong start. They'll want to earn some valuable points from today's race, with final communications being done with their race engineers, ensuring the planned strategies are all in place.
The energy stores depleting, reducing our overall capacity. The more charge you hold, the faster that capacity will drop. That start was okay, now stay alert for threats around you. Piastri's behind you now. Less than a second separates you. They're on fresh softs. Their tyres are just one lap old. We think they've got one more stop. The car behind has front wing damage. It will have a harder time keeping up with you, so keep pushing. And the time last lap was a 1 minute 34.6. Okay, the underbody's taken some damage. You might start to notice it soon. The underbody's taken a little damage. Just watch out for it. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Okay, DRS will be enabled this lap. You can use it when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone. As things stand, we'll be second in the championship. Okay, we think the underbody's incurred some slight damage, but nothing too serious at the moment, just be careful. Our gap to the car in front is 3.6 seconds. Ferrari drivers just completed a pass for the lead of the race. Okay, the underbody's taken some damage. You might start to notice it soon. Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Got a lot of spare energy, okay to use your overtake button. You might make a mistake. Okay, car behind is Yuki. Okay, push, gap to the car behind, 1.1 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. We think they've got one more stop. Your last lap time was a 1:30.0. Okay, be careful with the front wing, you've taken some minor damage. The underbody's taken a little damage, just watch out for it. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. Moving to a more balanced downforce on your next stop. You only have to stop once now, one stop left. Okay, so the gap to the car behind is 3.5 seconds. Tyre condition still looking good. Stroll behind. Our gap behind is 3.9 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 8 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. Time last lap was a 1 minute 30.0. Great manoeuvre, you made it look so easy. We expect you'll be noticing a bit of grip loss in the tyres around now, so just be careful. Okay, that's Lawson ahead of you. Okay, gap to the car ahead is 2.0 seconds. Okay, they're on old softs. Their tyres are 9 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. And the time last lap was a 1:30.9. You're losing around 7/10 a lap at this pace. past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 1.5 seconds. Okay, one stop to go, just one stop left in this strategy. Okay, your pit window opens next lap. Okay mate, we might need to look at a new race strategy after that. I've got some options for you, so go and check your MFD. Copy that. Alright, we'll be doing one more stop today. One stop left in this strategy. Your pit window is open, pit window currently open. Right, let's go, come on. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Okay, stay clear of the white line on the exit. We'll receive a penalty for dangerous driving if you cross onto the track. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 6.9 seconds. Yuki is in the pits. Yuki in the pit lane now. lot of spare energy. Okay to use your overtake button. Yellow flag. Someone's come off ahead of you. There's a yellow flag ahead. Safety car, no overtaking, reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up. The safety car's out, we need you to reduce your pace. It looks like there's a high amount of debris on the track, be careful. Okay, I've got information on Joe for you. Right, they've got a serious car issue, it looks like they're retiring. Gasly behind. Okay, the gap behind is 4.4 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are just 1 lap old. Your last lap time was a 1 minute 41.9. Okay, so the car behind's just come in. They're now on a soft tyre. Soft tyres on the car behind. Yuki's in the car ahead. Okay, the gap is less than a second. Okay, they're on fresh hards. Their tyres are 2 laps old. Time last lap was a 1:40.3. Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap. Green flag. Get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do. DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled. As things stand, we'll be second in the championship. we're leading our teammate by 2.5 seconds. They're currently 6th, and so the difference is 0.7 seconds, and the time last lap was a 1 minute 28.1. They're currently 6th, and the gap is 0.7 seconds. Your last lap time was a 1:28.1. Gap to your teammate behind is 3.3 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards, they're 8th. Time last lap was a 1 minute 28.9. Good work, we're in P4. Verstappen's ahead of you. Less than a second separates you. Okay, they're on fresh hards. It's Porsche behind you now. Okay, the gap is less than a second. They're on fresh softs. Our gap to first place is 3.1 seconds. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon. Battery charge is high, let's use that overtake button a bit more. Okay, the incident's been cleared. Let's get back up to racing speed. Come on. Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres. The car behind started to drop back. There's a gap beginning to form. Let's make the most of it. We expect you'll be noticing a bit of grip loss in the tyres around now, so just be careful. They're currently 5th. Okay, so the gap is 2.7 seconds. And the time last lap was a 1:29.3. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 5.9 seconds. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. They're sitting in 7th. Your last lap time was a 1:29.3. If you think you can get past, make use of the overtake button and see what you can do. Okay mate, this is the final lap of the race. Final lap. As things stand, we'll be second in the championship. Okay mate, final lap. Keep your concentration and let's bring it home. proud of you, man. That was a good job. You did really well out there. Superb driving.
And that's the checkered flag. What an effort from the team here in Qatar. And a fully deserved victory too. And talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
I think the key here was just the quality of the racecraft, you know? I mean, how many overtakes did they make overall? I'm sure we have a stat person keeping score somewhere, and it was fantastic to watch, wasn't it? This is a strategic sport at the end of the day, but it's always really gratifying to see close-fought battles on track. It's what all the fans are after.
Red Bull are our winners today after showcasing some incredible driving. There's been a huge push from them lately to stay competitive with the other teams, and they're certainly proving themselves. So let's see what effect this result has had on the drivers' standings. Max Verstappen should be pleased with his performance, making gains at the top of the table. Well, after an incredible day of racing, who was your driver of the day, Ant?
Max Verstappen seemed to just effortlessly weave through the other drivers today without a care in the world. He was definitely my driver of choice.
It's time to see how things are shaping up in the Constructors' Championship. And pulling further ahead in the standings, it's Red Bull. There was also a strong showing from the Mercedes team today, as they make their way up the standings. Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.